Alright, so I just found out that the Nintendo president Satoru Iwata passed away not too long ago. It was the he was the guy who you would see on the Nintendo Direct and would use, the hand motion of dealing the latest of Nintendo news directly to you. Apparently, he had like complications from a bile duct, which he had a tumor surgically removed, like I think last year. And I looked up all the information and stuff, and it just was an illness he had for like over, quite some time. I don't know exactly how long, at least a year. And I was looking at all the stuff that he did, such as helping like with the development as early back as like the Earthbound, Kirby, and all those sorts of games that lots have enjoyed. I even currently am playing Earthbound right now, which he was a major part of, and he was also responsible for the big push that the Nintendo Wii console had during their last decade of the 2000s, and as well as being part of like the Nintendo 64 Pokemon Stadium game, which I've had and I played a lot out of. I think I might still have it somewhere, but I don't know where it is. But I remember playing that, and it just was my first chance to really see Pokemon like on a screen as opposed to like a Game Boy Advance. Like he was the one who helped like give many gamers that first experience, and there was just of course so much more. He was like behind like over like 100 titles that were just part of his legacy, and that's just one thing that we do when someone passes. We celebrate their life and we celebrate their accomplishments and their legacy. And for anyone who has like really dealt with a lot of loss or just loss in general lately, they can probably are going through that feeling like right now as they hear this news, or I don't know, like that's just how a lot we just can't help but feel like that. Like even those who were not like fans of like Nintendo or the Wii or the Wii U or 3DS, I'm sure that like they feel some sort of like like the loss is kind of touching them in some sort of way. And that's just one thing that what really brings us together is whether you're fans or loyal to Nintendo, Microsoft, or Sony, we're all gamers. It's one thing that we all have in common. And let's just take this time to like give her his all of our sympathies and thoughts with like his family and his friends, and with Nintendo in general, the big giant that we all like played since we were kids. They lost like a really great man. And if you guys want to like leave your thoughts in the comments or share this video, please do. Spread this word any way you can. That way, more can gather up and expressing their thoughts and their prayers and their sympathy, to his family as well as to Nintendo. As much as a big of a part of our childhood that they've been a part of, this is the least we can do to give back.